talked to her just recently about Poodle. We was talking about Poodle. Her and Poodle got into it. And for some reason, Poodle had said something where Sexy Red figured that I told Poodle I fucked her. But I never fucked Sexy Red. I never fucked Poodle. I don't fuck artists. But they would argue back and forth. They're kind of like...
And I believe you. I believe you. For sure, I believe you.
Using me as the like, I'll work with Unc first. Oh no, I'll work with Unc first. Oh, well, you suck Unc dick. Nigga, nobody suck Unc dick. And nobody ever seen Unc dick. Unc probably ain't even got a dick. Nobody knows. Nobody knows if I got a dick or not. They ain't seen it. But they was arguing. And listen, and I talked to Sexy Red that day, but I don't know if she's still mad at me. If you watching this Sexy Red, you still mad at me. I don't know why. Because I told her, look, I ain't say that. And then she off the phone like, nah, Unc, it's all good. But you know, people hold grudges, right?
Okay, I'm missing a little chapstick. It's all good. It's all good.
But I don't say that she mad at me. I say that incident was like one of them incidents that I don't know why Poodle said it. It's probably like, did Unc say this or did he not say this? Right? But I didn't say it. Right? Even I told her I didn't say it. I even sent a message of screenshots from Poodle to show I didn't say it. But Poodle know what the fuck to say. Poodle a troll, gang. Like she the best. She ain't only the best artist in St. Louis. Now Poodle the best lyricist in St. Louis that we got.
Poodle special.
Yeah, when it comes to lyricists, like Sexy Red, she's special. She got her thing. Right? She do her thing. But it's a different type of music than Poodle, right? Poodle, she can rap that,
Poodle,
right? And then she got the look. But I think Poodle is the problem because if she would have came right now, she would have got on because all the gangster bitches is out right now. She was just before her time. Yeah. Poodle was gangster, talking about them switches, talking about them blicks back then. And motherfucker like, that ain't good for a girl. But now everybody doing it. Right? That's why you should go back and get Poodle. Nigga, I can't fuck with her. She crazy.
She is crazy.
She crazy. I can't fuck with her. She crazy. She's psycho.
She's crazy.
She's like, she'll fight you.
We had I used to have boot camps. I used to rent out big ass Airbnbs and bring all the artists to record together. And I ain't gonna say his name, but she smacked the shit out of a drill rapper.
Yeah, she smacks. Listen, I swear to God, we did a show. We did a fight, her versus Brand B. That night, she smacked so many niggas after that fight. Nigga, she just smacked me before. I'm for real, gang. I'm gonna blick her down. But I'm like, man, that's Poodle. She had a baby with her. I'm like, this motherfucker straight man enough to smack me.
Yeah.
This motherfucking man, that's my fault. We well represent St. Louis, right? But yeah, that motherfucker bitch. I mean, yeah, Poodle smacked me too. Poodle is fucking crazy.
She's crazy.
She's crazy. But listen, it's like this, right? When you dealing with artists, and I deal with artists, I try not to get emotional with artists, and I know Poodle was a star, and like nothing more that I want but to do something better for St. Louis artists that you couldn't do. So once they couldn't be telling me, "Oh, say cheese, fuck me over," I feel like I gotta help her.
That's crazy.
But I couldn't help her because she was crazy.
Nah, I never. I flew her down here, paid for the tape, gave her money in her pocket, and then it just expired.
Yeah, you had to do that one with that. You wouldn't get a nail done. She had that broke nail inside the video, all that shit.
Yeah, that's when I think she slapped dude. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. She did tell you that.
She a gangster gang. I'm telling you, but shout out to Poodle, but I'm just gonna say this, like, I think she's a stripper now.
I think so too.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I that's something that I can't even imagine because she ain't got no ass. No, for real. What kind of stripper you know with no ass and no titties? Like, that's crazy as hell. Right? Poodle ain't got no ass, no titties, but she a stripper. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense, gang, but you know, it is what it is. I guess a lot of people, she got a pussy, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess that's good. But shout out to Poodle though, she needs to start back rapping. She needs to stop stripping.
Yeah, did you ever think Sexy Red would have got this big?
100%. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Sexy Red, she took a lot of chances. When I was really first fucking with Sexy Red, we were going to Atlanta. She was like, oh, yo, I just don't want to leave my son, leave my baby. I just want to woo. I like Sexy Red, you got to. Just thing I was telling you, sometimes you gotta go forward, right? And then people gotta follow. Even when Pow Town came out, she didn't want to put it out. I'm gonna tell you this, it's crazy, it was me, her, and the Kia Boy who was doing a Street Country Grammar music release. We was in Atlanta, and she came and she played me Pound Town before it came out. She's like, Uncle, I don't want to put this out. This motherfucker nasty. I mean, that motherfucker hard. And then she put it out, that motherfucker, boom. So yeah, I think Sexy Red sometimes take 2 days to make a song. Like, she really don't,
mean, I didn't really come here to hear about Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? I don't really listen to Sexy Red. Cool, let she do her thing. I don't listen to Sexy Red though. It's not my type of bop, but you gotta get to the point, brother.
She gangster. She really ain't no like no rap artist, right? She's a star, so it's different.
This much.
A Puda, a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Like Sexy Red, she gonna 2 days. We worked on a song for Street Country Grammar for 2 days, right? That's how she worked. Puda make a song in 1 minute. Mm-hmm. It's different, right? Different level, different qualities of music too, right? But Sexy Red got that gangster shit too. But when Puda try to do that freaky shit, it don't work. But Sexy Red can go gangster and she can go freaky, but Puda can't go freaky. It just feels like a man. Well, I don't know. Different. St. Louis.
Does Sexy Red ever go back to St. Louis?
She always go to St. Louis. You don't, man, Sexy Red in St. Louis more than St. Louis. Every time I look up, she in St. Louis. I be like, damn, the fuck you in St. Louis so much for? She loves St. Louis. Sexy Red St. Louis, she a Northside bitch. Right? I'm telling you, you can't take St. Louis out of
what's the most dangerous part of St. Louis?
Every part. But they gonna say the North Side. They gonna say the North Side is the most dangerous part.
That's the biggest part?
Because it's the dirtiest part. It's where all the Vacos at, right? It's where all the crackheads at, right? It's where all the motherfuckers on all the drugs at. It's where all the street niggas at.
Z-Bar Protein Snack Bars. Organic oats to keep going, protein to keep growing, because adventure needs fuel.
If you were sexually abused while at school or school activity as a child, you may be entitled.
Right? It's where everybody from, where the towers at, nigga. Right? So you gotta think everything in St. Louis, the north side of St. Louis is like treacherous. The west side niggas was getting money. Right? You got the horseshoe shit over there, niggas getting money, right? The blood niggas was always getting money. The trip niggas was dirty and they was killing shit. Right? But now St. Louis clicked up, it switched, but the spots are still there and they still the same shit with different names. To me, it's still the same shit.
You changed your name from Big Unk to 607 Unk, right? Why?
Okay, how the fuck you know that? But listen, you gotta think about it. I didn't change my name to Big Unk 607 Unk. It's kind of like crazy. I'm from the 607 Hillside, right? And the little niggas was calling me Big Unk. I didn't want to be Big Unk, so I 607 Unk, right? But they was calling me Big Unk in the streets. A lot of people don't understand. I didn't start calling myself Unk. They start calling me Unk in St. Louis, like Lil Tay and all them. Rest in peace.
Yeah, you make me feel bad. I gotta go back to St. Louis and get some Chinamen, man.
Oh, that's the best. And everybody knows Chinamen. I swear to God, like I eat gluten-free and all that shit, but I still eat some Chinamen right now.
Yeah.
Right, because that's that shit smack. A lot of people understand it, like egg rolls and all that shit. A lot of people don't eat Chinamen like St. Louis. St. Louis got the best Chinamen. It's better than China. Everybody know that. Like you can't go to China and get better Chinamen than in Chinese than in St. Louis. We got the best because it's brown. It's actually
brown, that dark.
Yeah, it's actually fried, gang.
Wow.
They don't do that shit nowhere else. If I get fried rice anywhere else, I don't want it. That shit trash.
Yeah.
It's trash. But St. Louis got the best fried rice in the world. So anybody watching this, go to St. Louis and get fried rice. But just order it and then go in and then get out. Because you can die getting Chinese rice. But it's good enough to die for.
What? Wait, nigga, what? What? Your rice is good enough to die for? Oh wow, if I have a risk of dying just to get some Chinese food, no thank you.
Man, there's so much to talk about, man, with you. The Lil Poppa situation. News came out. He offed himself.
Why is he looking like that?
Yeah, tap into your inner beings.
Bro, what?
He wanted to die. And he said it. Look, I was saying, like a lot of people, y'all cry when people die. When you should say, "I see you later," because everybody coming back, right? He didn't want that body. You gotta think about it. How it happened? Car accident, shoot yourself in the head. It ain't because of the car accident. A week before that, you know what he said? He said, "This will be my last time. I got one more album left." Right? So he understand. A lot of people understand you choose your death. Right? He chose. Right? Listen, once your mind gets to the point to where you done, your body follow. Right? Actions gonna follow. They're gonna lead to your death. So I don't give a fuck if he die. Cause he ain't give a fuck if he die. Cause he ain't dead. I'm still looking for him. What little pack, where he at? He's somewhere. It don't take 24 hours to get in another body. So he about a day old right now, 2 days.
But they said once you kill yourself, you go to hell.
Ain't no hell. Ain't no hell. Listen, Jesus said that the kingdom of heaven is within. So where is hell? Gotta be the same place, right? So I'm saying that when you live in hell, it's a state of mind, right? So he was already in hell when he killed himself, right? Because a lot of times, the money, the fame, all that, they give it to you before your brain mature. What I mean by that is they can't give it to you before you're 25 because it takes you 25 for you to have a brain that can actually process information well. And the science gonna know this true. It's the truth. They know about the brain. They studied it. You gotta be the age of 25. So all these young niggas, they giving money too early because they don't understand shit, right? It was a suicide. He was born dying, right? He wanted to die because a lot of times it's better being broke because when you broke, ain't nobody depending on you and asking you for shit. Instead of pulling on you and making you feel like, listen.
That's true. I be thinking like that. Like, 'cause sometimes, like, people, the more you have, the more people ask of you, the more people, you know, want from you, the more people depend on you. But if you ain't got nothing, that's why I say, like, the broke people, when you broke, like, that's when you're the most happiest. I heard a lot of rich people say that when I was happier when I was broke. I was happier when I was in the hood because, like, you know, it's more, like, feel like more free. Like, you don't have nobody, you ain't got nothing, who gon' call? Why would you call somebody that you know that ain't got no money to borrow some money? Would you call somebody who don't got a car to give you a ride? So it's kind of like that. Like that part, I get what he's saying.
From a person, because you ain't really rich. Because in the industry, you're not really rich, but they can't tell you that. See, he wasn't really rich, you can't tell that. But a lot of people begging him for shit, giving him shit, so fuck it, I'm gonna kill myself. Nigga, I felt like that before, right? Damn, everybody depending on me, everybody need me, let me kill my fucking self. So I don't get the fuck, gang. That's what he was thinking. He weak. I'm just gonna come out and say he weak. All right, a lot of people,
You look at suicide as being selfish?
he weak. Not weak.
But is that selfish? You
Weak.
have kids though.
Yeah, weak. Listen, fuck selfish, weak. Selfish is steady living and doing life for yourself and living for you. That's selfish, nigga. I'm selfish. Killing yourself is weak. Weak. You checked out. You done. It's too hard. Game over. Because you couldn't take it no more, right? Life about taking it. You got to be able to take it. Pain will lead you to everything that's gonna be better for you. But a lot of people run from pain. I mean, he's like a bitch ass nigga that ran from pain. I know a lot of people ain't gonna say this, but you gotta understand that he can handle me because he's here right now. So tell him to come see me. He heard this. Tell him to come see me.
So you believe in reincarnation?
Oh, what do you mean believe? It's true. Everything is reincarnation.
But
nothing get out of here, say cheese. Nothing get out of here. Nothing.
But you can't choose what you want to be in the next life.
Who says you can't? Oh, you crazy.
You could be a fly. You could be a lion or a bird.
Yeah.
But you could. So you're saying you could choose?
Yeah. Human is just the last stage before you get to the 11th dimension.
What's the 11th dimension?
It's after the 10. Nobody knows. Listen, all we know is about the 10. Enoch went past and he got to the 11th, right? But we don't know, right? I'm gonna say this: consciousness on this level that we know of, we only got 10 dimensions. There's 10 levels of heaven, but that's all prison.
Parents, if your child plays Roblox, listen up. You could qualify for up to $300,000 or more in compensation.
So what I'm saying is to get out of this prison, you have to defeat all the 10 levels of heaven, right? And you gotta understand this. I don't think you understand this. I think you kind of like Christianized.
Nah, I'm not. I believe in a higher power, but I'm not super religious.
Right. I mean, you shouldn't be, because religion is for separation.
I'm just questioning you on what people, what mainstream media paints.
Yeah, but when it comes to end up artists, all these artists, they all go end up killing themselves, right? You gotta think about it. That's how they all die. Elvis died like that. Michael Jackson died like that. Prince died like that. NBA YoungBoy gonna die butt naked, fat, in the bathroom, full of shit, just like Elvis. That's how all the rappers die. Whitney Houston. That's how they die. It's the only way out, right? Because at the end, we need to own your shit, right? You can't live long enough to get it back, right? Because understand them contracts, they made to where once the artists recoup, then they can get their stuff back. But if they kill you before you recoup, you never get your stuff back. So nobody never get their stuff back, right? It's all about your stuff, right? And sometimes a lot of rappers be too weak to fight to get their stuff back, right? So he was weak. Because I don't give a fuck about him. I mean, though I love his music, but we cry for people and we do all this shit and we don't even know these people. So what we fuck with? Listen, we got people in our family that died. We ain't crying for them, right? Listen, everybody crying for Lil Durk, but we got people in jail in our family. We don't send them letters, we don't do shit, but everybody gonna write Lil Durk. It's just proven fact, bro. You get more love from the outside circle than inside circle.
You're definitely right about owning the catalog and this shit being a trap. You sign away
I believe that. Like, you do get more. You get a stranger can show you more love than somebody who you see every day or who you share the same blood with. Facts.
When you get a big bag of money when you sign, but you're not
Till you make it, and then everybody want to be a part. That's my cousin. That's my niece. That's my, even if you had a daddy that ran off, that's my daughter. That's my son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mama, daddy, grandma, grandpa, anybody that's, you know, not really around. Once you become something, even a little bit of something, and everybody want to be all up in your face.
not gonna recoup. You're gonna keep giving you money to stay in the red, right? But this shit could be bigger than that with Lil Poppa. It could be a girl situation. It could be like you say, family, people asking for stuff. It could be bigger than the music. Cause I see a lot of people blaming Yo Gotti in them, and I don't feel like that's fair.
If it was bigger for the music, he would have killed himself before. It's because of the music. He killed himself now. Nigga, he didn't kill himself before. Listen, I'm telling you this. Whatever problems that he had before then, it was manageable until it came with the music, nigga. This shit not manageable. I'm speaking from experience, gang. It's not manageable. The motherfucker trying to manage you and tell you what the fuck to do